We are in Lititz, Pennsylvania, and we are going to the Bull's Head Public House at General Sutter Inn. And we're going to talk to them about their beers on cask and beers on tap. So welcome to the Bull's Head Beer Voice.
Good morning and welcome to our 11th edition of the Beer Voice. I'm Jeff Cook. I'm the bartender here at the Bull's Head Public House. Last week in our last edition we talked about some IPAs that we had on draft here. Again, the IPAs and the beers are constantly rotating here at the Bull's Head. This week I wanted to stay in that same IPA category and actually go into our beer cooler and talk about a bottle that we just got in from Founders, which is an Imperial IPA from the Founders Brewing Company out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. High alcohol, 12% alcohol in this beer. This has a high IBU. For anybody who's not familiar with IBU in a beer, that's the International Bittering Unit. So that indicates the bitterness in the beer and also a lot of the hops that are thrown into the brewing process. So again, this is going to definitely contain a lot of bitterness in it. One thing about this particular beer by Founders is that it's at 12% alcohol. It doesn't come in you don't get a strong, real alcoholic taste to this beer. It's balanced pretty nicely with the malt that they put in the beer. So again, for 12%, good balance to it and quite hoppy. You'll find this have some of the typical characteristics of your IPAs. It has some pine resin in it. There's some caramel, a lot of your citrus notes. Quite tasty beer. Again, that word Imperial, not to get off the subject there, but the Imperial word, you're going to see that now becoming more prevalent in, again, Pilsners and also, of course, stouts is where that originated from, the Russian Imperial Stout. Again, a great beer from Founders Brewing Company. This beer, I think it was dry hop for 26 days, and it has 10 different types of hop characteristics in this beer. So this is definitely quite a gem for the Founders Brewing Company. For anybody who's not familiar with Founders, everything in their lineup is usually pretty tasty. They definitely do a lot of good beers. I would consider them one of the premier brewing companies in the country right now. So again, we just got a case of this in. I'm sure we're going to try to keep this on hand quite a bit here at the pub. I would recommend for, again, you hop heads or anybody who just wants something really unique in a triple IPA, come in and try one of these Founders. Devil Dancer is the name of this beer. Okay, thank you, and see you next week.